Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Do I need the mic? No, you can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't anger the AV people. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jonathan Chase. I am Crystal's better half. And I am here in my capacity as an emotional support husband. I want to thank you all for making space for me to be a part of this and for me to feel included and for me to work on my craft of storytelling. And I also want to say big thanks to all of the people behind the scenes, the AV people, the ops team, the IRL organizers who made this week a possibility. You guys have done a fantastic job, and we're all grateful. The prompt I responded to was the first one, which I believe was about following your dream. My first memory of Manchester United is fuzzy. I'm not certain how old I was, but through concentrated guesstimation, I've worked out that my first match was a tape-delayed FA Cup fixture between United and Everton. Sadly, one that the Red Devils lost. Travel with me now to my second year of college. It's a Thursday night in September of 2002, and I'm at Lincoln University's Living Learning Community. I'm playing Halo, the first one. Yes, I am that old. My Haitian friend Jean decides that we need more players, so he walks me around the corner to his buddy's room. That buddy is Chris. He'd eventually be the best man at my wedding. We became fast friends in part due to his humor and his penchant for blowing things up on screen, and also due to our shared passion for the beautiful game. Americans call it soccer, the rest of the world calls it football. Chris was a rabid Barcelona FC fan, and he introduced me to an online forum, bigsoccer.com. That's where he exchanged ideas with similar-minded nerd folk. The forum was a catalyst for my ever-deepening fandom. Many of the acquaintances I made on Big Soccer have evolved into friendships, some of them lasting upwards of 20 years and outliving my time on the forum itself. One such bond was formed with Yadjer Parikh. We became so close that when he decided to make his second pilgrimage to Old Trafford, Manchester United's home, he invited me and I jumped at the chance. For 6 months following my graduation, I worked a 9-to-5 at my alma mater in the comms department. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I closed the Domino's branch. And on Saturday morning, I worked a weekend shift at the Oxford Public Library. I saved every penny I could. And on December 23rd, I flew from the Philadelphia International Airport to Midway in Chicago, where I met Yadjer for the first time in person. British Airways whisked us to Gatwick, London. We slept for a few hours after our 19-hour hop across the pond, and then on Christmas Eve, we took the train from London to Manchester and checked into the Holiday Inn Express at Salford. I was vibrating with energy. I couldn't wait for the morning. I might have slept 3 hours all night because I kept getting out of bed to press my nose against the window and stare longingly at Old Trafford, the red lettering of the sign lighting up the dreary Manchester sky. I said Manchester United sky every time I practiced. I'm sorry. On Christmas Day, we toured the stadium, walking past the statue of Sir Matt Busby, along the touchline where Ryan Giggs tormented fullbacks, and stood in front of the lockers where Ruud van Nistelrooy and Wayne Rooney kitted up. Finally, it was match day, Boxing Day 2005. And for the Americans in the room, that's December 26th. Yadjer and I joined the 65,000 plus United fans streaming through the cobbled streets en route to the stadium. We walked among the locals who never missed a match and rubbed shoulders with the football tourists here for a once-in-a-lifetime trip. We soaked up the atmosphere. The distinctive smell of curry and chips, aka fries, remains a core memory. I don't know why. I can recall almost word for word the conversation I had with Spirios, the Greek United fan and vendor who sold souvenirs outside the ground. We purchased scarves, commemorating the match between United and West Bromwich Albion. We had beer and cider spilled on us as we queued to get our seats. And what seats they were. I could reach out and touch Sir Alex Ferguson. Almost. And I could hear the substitutes talking animatedly amongst themselves. Oh, what a treat it was to watch Edwin van der Sar warm up, punting and drop-kicking the ball 60-plus yards directly onto the chest of his intended target, over and over and over again. We sang and chanted in the build-up, and during the match, we lost our voices celebrating each of the 3 goals, like we had willed the ball into the goal ourselves. It remains one of the best experiences and happiest experiences of my life. Manchester United and the beautiful game have given me a community. In our busy, disconnected world, where shared spaces have fallen victim to capitalism's death march to extract profit from every moment, from every space, from every person, football gave me a community, a space to hope, a space to dream, a space to dread, a space to laugh, and a space to cry with friends and pretend foes. A space I found online, on the phone, on TV, and in person. Take the time to find your Manchester United. Invest time and effort in a hobby that is not productive. Fun for the sake of fun is a perfectly good reason to do something. Joy is a worthy pursuit. When you find it, it will lead you closer to others, and when you share your joy, you will find your beloved community.
Come on! You better stand up, Crystal.